Ancient Indian texts describe a masterpiece of an empire called Dwarka, a utopian metropolis of 900 palaces built on land reclaimed from the sea. But the story ends in catastrophe. A devastating curse caused the ocean to rise up and swallow the entire city, hiding the civilization for millennia. For centuries, mainstream historians dismissed these accounts as religious fiction. Without physical evidence, Dwarka was categorized strictly as a myth with no basis in reality. The first challenges to that consensus appeared in the 1930s. Pilots and local fishermen began reporting unnatural geometric stone patterns sitting just beneath the surface of the Arabian Sea. These sightings raised a possibility that few academics had considered. What if these ancient epics were actually eyewitness records of a real civilization? In the late 1970s, archaeologist Dr. S.R. Rao decided to test that theory. He treated the ancient texts not as fables, but as a literal archaeological blueprint. By following the geographic descriptions found in the texts, Rao predicted that the lost city would be located precisely off the western coast of Gujarat. His 1980s scuba diving expeditions were grueling. Working with minimal funding and basic gear, his team manually scoured the seabed, searching for any sign of a sunken city. This was a direct scientific test of the ancient epics. Rao was betting his career that he could find hard marine evidence to match the impossible claims of mythology. The Mahabharata claims Dwarka was the city of gates, a massive maritime hub protected by heavy fortifications and built for international trade. Divers searching 30 meters below the surface eventually uncovered a 560-meter-long stone wall. It was a massive engineered structure that appeared entirely man-made. Alongside the wall, the team found massive stone pillars. The presence of these heavy architectural elements points toward a permanent, highly developed settlement. The team also recovered heavy, three-hole stone anchors from the site. The massive scale and specific design of these anchors indicate that Dwarka was equipped for heavy shipping traffic and advanced maritime navigation. The archaeological findings suggest the City of Gates was one of the ancient world's most sophisticated and highly engineered ports. The second claim involves timing. The ancient epics place Dwarka in the Dvapara Yuga, which predates our conventional understanding of organized civilization. To verify the age of the site, researchers recovered seals and uniquely patterned pottery shards directly from the seabed. Carbon dating and thermal luminescence tests provided a surprising window of time. Some items dated to 3000 BCE, while others appeared to be 9,000 years old. These dates suggest that complex civilizations may have existed thousands of years earlier than our permanent historical timelines assume. Finally, the texts claim the city was suddenly and violently swallowed by the sea following a divine curse. Modern oceanographic data confirms a massive global sea level rise between 9,000 and 5,000 years ago. Detailed sonar mapping has since shown how these coastal structures gradually slid into the rising waters of the Arabian Sea. The curse, described in the Mahabharata, corresponds with a documented geological event, likely an ancient tsunami or a rapid glacial melt that permanently submerged the city. These ruins are now a recognized archaeological site, confirming that the sunken city described in the texts is a physical reality. The site has received significant institutional recognition, including a deep-sea dive by the Indian Prime Minister in 2024 to acknowledge the site's historical importance. While the ancient port lies underwater, the modern city of Dwarka continues to carry on the culture's legacy on the shoreline today. This discovery suggests that ancient oral traditions can preserve specific geographical and historical details that were previously overlooked by modern science. While the texts explain the city's fate through the language of gods and curses, the stone foundations on the seabed prove that a real civilization once stood exactly where the story said it did.